F-150 stuff. Haven't had any content minus the vacuum pump leak. So I had a friend that actually ended up giving me this steering wheel. It's for a Raptor, but it looks pretty much the same. As long as we get in here and there's no connection difference, then everything else looks fine. So we're going to change the steering wheel out. First thing to do, obviously reach down here, pop the hood. And you're going to disconnect your negative side of the battery and let the power drain out. Negatives off, and we also pulled the fuses as I recommended. You're supposed to verify with the scan tool or something else that your module is not booting up, but I don't have one of those here. It's at work. So anyways, we're going to continue on. Power modules are all off. Another reason why I'm also getting rid of the steering wheel is it's really worn up here. I bought this truck used, and it's kind of worn out and nasty. So this one looks a lot cleaner, nicer. So we'll get back to it. So power's off, battery's disconnected. You're going to look for these little holes right here, and you're going to want to take an Allen key and push in there until you can pop this airbag slash horn out. That will be our next step. Is out. You have to have something that's thin enough that'll go all the way in, but sturdy enough, and then you just pull it. It kind of comes as you go. We're going to be taking loose this connector. There's two little pins here, and then see if you can see this red connector right here. Just try not to focus, but this red connector down here at the bottom of the screen. You're going to take all three of those loose. The horn will then come out. Again, make sure your battery is disconnected, and then you'll need to get rid of this connector here. And then after that, it's a 15/16 bolt right here. Steering wheel comes off. You're ready to put the new one on. Pretty simple, but again, make sure your battery is disconnected. I'm probably going to say it 6 more times because somebody's probably not going to listen and just think you can do this without it, and it's probably not going to end well, but it might. Who knows? I don't know. All right, so these connectors are undone. You can see how they kind of pop up and pull off. This connector is undone, which is the last step, and then this red connector is also undone. And then we have our horn laying here. Again, 2 connectors, they're color coded, you can't miss them up. And then the one connector up here, that just sits out beside it. 15/16 socket to get that loose is next, and then we'll have it off. The steering wheel is off. Here's your chance to clean up if you're used like I am. There's all this grease and grime and nastiness underneath the steering wheel. Here's your time to wipe that off. Old steering wheel is out. Wiring came with it. As you can see, new steering wheel, everything is in there that you need. The green tab is for the Raptor. This is obviously not a Raptor, so I don't have to worry about that. Everything else is intact. Should be the same. We'll put it on and get it installed. Repeat the steps to uninstall it or install it. All right, new steering wheel is installed. As you can see, it kind of brings out the interior, makes it look a little bit nicer. Everything is exactly the same. All these plugs match up except for this, which is a Raptor issue, Raptor thing, and I'm not a Raptor, so I don't have to worry about that. Anyways, let's get it put back together. And here is the finished product. Got the horn back on. So this is the used horn button, but new steering wheel, and the buttons are new. Obviously it came with it. It's flat down here, which I like because sometimes I use my knee real quick while I'm doing stuff. But again, this is a simple job that anybody can do. Just got to understand you got to disconnect the battery, and you need a few tools. If you don't have them, they're pretty cheap. Steering wheel, I've looked into it. They're not a couple $100. Obviously this one was given to me, so I lucked out there, but not a bad job. Definitely like the overall look of it. Makes it look a little bit nicer in here, but yep, that's it. If anybody has any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll also put in the information tools you need down there. and step by step there as well. Just for you, those of you that don't like listening to me ramble. We'll get into some more F-150 stuff soon. Thanks you guys for watching.